Hi everyone and welcome to my day. In fact, it's very late on in the day and I've done that intentionally because I wanted to watch the LG G3 launch before recording this video. And I will give you my opinions and first thoughts on the G3 in a short while. But first of all, I want to cover off a very important topic, or an important topic to me. And it's a trend that I've seen happening a lot lately. And it's certainly something that I've stopped doing because I didn't want to partake in it. And that is that small YouTubers, medium-sized YouTubers, large YouTubers, even these big companies that run very popular websites, all rush their content out purely for the views. Now that's fine. You know, the internet survives on views. YouTube videos and their content creators create revenue based on views. So I do understand the need to get content out in a timely manner. But what worries me and concerns me is that this content is being based so loosely on maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes if you're lucky, sometimes even 5 or 10 minutes with a device. And I still see these large websites calling their articles and videos LG G3 review. Now, I've covered this before in previous videos, and yes, the word review can loosely be used for handling something or looking at something, be it a product or an event, for however long, and you're just reviewing or looking back at your experience. So I do understand that term can be used in this particular context. But I think that the larger websites especially are using this just to pull in views. And I think it's very misleading because I think you need to really handle a device for at least 48 hours or at least a week in reality to be able to base a full review on it. In fact, just recently I was asked if a week would be long enough to review a smartphone, and I told the company, well, not really, it wouldn't be a full review, it would be a user experience for a week, but to do a full review I really would need that smartphone for maybe 2 to 3 weeks. So that particular loan period was in fact extended. You'll see that device on the channel in a short while, probably in about 2 weeks, something like that. So anyway, back to the LG G3. It was an exciting event. This is a very premier, flagship, quality smartphone. It's got I think it was a 5.5 inch display, Quad HD resolution, I think they're calling it, 2560 by 1440. So very high resolution, great performance. 2.1 megapixel camera on the front, 13 megapixel camera on the rear. Those rear mounted controls as well, which I really liked when I did my review of the LG G2. What else was it? There was something else I really liked. Oh, that was it. Removable battery, 3000 milliamp hour. So LG listened and gave a really beefed up battery. So that should be more than capable of running this Quad HD display and keeping the smartphone running for at least a full day's use. So I can't pass judgment on any of it because I haven't handled it, but my first opinion of it is that it looks like a very nice device. Now I will try and get one into the Geekanoids studio so I can bring you my opinion about the handset as and when I've used it for a decent amount of time. Something that people overlooked, just jumping very quickly onto another product, is that a couple of weeks ago LG announced their new G pads in a variety of sizes. I think they did a 7-inch, an 8-inch, I think an 8.3 inch or some weird size as well, which has got more or better specs. And they also launched a 10-inch device as well. So those were probably overlooked by many because the original LG G pad was a very nice device. It had its shortcomings, but I think people should really pay attention to what LG are doing. Back to the G3. I like the look of it. It looks very nicely made. In fact, I'm reviewing at the moment the LG G Flex, and that is an awesome device, awesome quality display. So if the G3 delivers some of that, which I'm sure it will, people are going to have a very special smartphone to actually use and enjoy. So anyway, that's my opinion. A little bit of a rant at the beginning of the video, I know. I don't know, it's a subject that I come back to time and time again. And I must admit myself that in the early days, and on occasion, I have done a review in a shorter amount of time, but more often than not I've always divulged how long I've used a product when doing that sort of review. but I really do think that these other content creators, and especially the larger websites, need to really re-look at how they use their terminology. And I think it would be a lot fairer for them to call their videos and their articles within a couple of hours of handling the device the LG G3 hands-on or first look. I think that's a lot more appropriate, and it doesn't draw the viewer in to something that they're expecting a lot more. I know some websites get handsets early and smartphones early, and that's fine. So why not just tell us how long you've used the phone and how long you are basing your review on? That's just a lot more useful to the consumer or the viewer or the reader of the article. So that's it for this video. Sorry it sounded like a little bit of a rant, but I hope you enjoyed it. Please do hit that like button, please subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks so much for watching the video. If you'd like to watch another amazing video from me, please do click that top box. And if you want to subscribe to my geeky channel, click the red box on the bottom of your screen now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.